I guess this is the first one. I decided I'm going to videotape this. This is my journey towards becoming the my better self. Uh, and this is my first video. I figured, hey, why not document this and show the whole process of me uh, becoming who I want to be. This is the first day. This is what's today's date? Today's May the 28th, 2019, and I believe there's a lot of things that's gonna change in my life, and it's gonna change for the better. Uh, don't have a definite plan, uh, but I just know that things are gonna change, and hopefully this journey will be fun. Uh, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens in the next few years. This is the first one, and wish me luck. And hopefully I can show other people that, hey, when I make it, if I can do it, you can do it. I don't have, probably just like, I don't have much, but I'm not poor either. I run my little company called Tub Glazers. We refinish tubs and countertops, sinks, and stuff like that. So I'm not as broke as, like, oh, I'm homeless, or like some people say, oh, I started off with absolutely nothing. I mean, I did at one point. I had nothing. So my journey had already begun, and I've made it to this point. I mean, I've finally got, this car that I always wanted, this Mercedes. It's all right. It's nothing. It's not brand new. It's 2005, but it's a V12 twin turbo CL600, and I've always wanted one when I was younger, and I finally am able to purchase it, which, of course makes me real happy. So, certain goals, I guess, goals that I've achieved. My yellow Integra is over there. It's under the cover. That's another one of them cars I'm a car guy. I love cars. So, that's one of them cars that I went crazy for. I had that car for many, many years, and I finally put it together. I actually also have, probably won't be able to see it, but I have, yeah, you can see it, the black Integra. Both of these Integras are all Type R out, everything JDM front, 5 lug conversion, Type R, everything, Type R, everything you can name. And I have X5 that I bought. My wife drives that one. It's her car pretty much now. And uh, 2 work vans. In a house that I pay for. I got 1 car garage. I live in Ohio, where bills are not too expensive here, so it's not too bad. Excuse me. I started from a very low point, though. Years ago, I did. I used to live in Massachusetts, and um, I got into some trouble. I did stuff I wasn't supposed to do. Um, I was in probation, and my family ended up moving to Ohio, and I stayed in Massachusetts. And because I had probation and stuff like that, I couldn't get a job. I didn't really have anywhere to live, so I was pretty much on the street for the first couple of months. Finally, my aunt took me in. So I went through a whole lot of mess, and I didn't have anywhere to wash my clothes, so my clothes were just like falling apart on me, and a bunch of, just a bunch of mess I went through. I didn't, I couldn't drive, so the girl that I was with decided, oh man, I can't take this no more. I've been dealing with this guy that has nothing anymore, and I gotta go, you know? Which, I can't blame her for that. I mean, I didn't have anything. I had nothing to offer. I was just a bum at that moment. Um, and this was years ago. This is probably over 10 years ago. Um, and ended up moving to Ohio. I mean, making the long story. This is a long story. We went through a lot, a lot. I'll probably get in depth with that sometime in the future, but ended up moving to Ohio. Still had no license. They took my license away for years. Years. Oh my gosh. And I'm a car guy, just imagine. Oh man, it was horrible. Um, Living in Ohio, it's been about I'd say about 8 years now. And I still don't know anybody here. Um, um, yeah, I still don't know anybody. It's not that bad. It actually taught me to learn to love myself more, because I'm not around people. I don't, I learned to be happy with just me. I don't need to be with friends in order to be happy. That's a good lesson I learned here for from that. Um, but this is where I am now. I made it to a point where I finally got my company started. I got my license back. Everything's legit. I got a family. I got a wife and 2 kids, and my house. Some of the toys that I like, and I'm very thankful from having nothing, absolutely nothing, that I can make it to where I am now. Like nothing ever happened. Like I'm doing better now than some of the friends that I know back in Massachusetts. So it's a blessing. I'm happy about that. It's great. So I figured, hey, you know what? Let's start documenting this, because it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get bigger, better. Yeah. So I'm not too sure on how this whole thing goes, but you know what they usually say? They say comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I know it's the first video. Hey, whatever, man. You gotta start somewhere, right? Hey, you know what I mean? Success. You just gotta start somewhere. Peace.